G'day, ladies and gents. Welcome back to the Reserve Greatest podcast. Wherever you're watching this, I'm grateful. First-time listener, grateful. If you're a long-time listener, even more, absolutely grateful and happy to be here. Hopefully, our Blues got the win. I'm recording this on the Wednesday, so hopefully Blues absolutely pumped those dirty Queenslanders and we got the job done. But on to round 16, stats, bets, previews. Let's get into it, ladies and gents, and get underway. Friday Knights take on the Dragons. Newcastle have the edge matchup in this one recently. The Knights have won 3 of the last 4 games against the Dragons, and St. George have struggled really bad away from home. The Dragons are only on 1 of their past 14 away games. Dylan Lucas is in career best form. The Knights' second rower scored 6 tries in his last 5 games. Setu 2 has been one under the radar. He scored 4 tries in 6 games. And a milestone for Greggy Marzhew. He makes his 100th NRL appearance. Congrats, my man, big Greggy Marzhew. Let's not overthink this one, ladies and gents. Give me the Knights to win. Give me Greg Marzhew, Dom Young, 2+ combined, and either Dylan Lucas or Setu 2. One of those boys to get a meat pie, and that's how we get it done on a Friday. Bang. West Tigers take on the Dolphins. Campbelltown's been a rough place for Tigers recently. The West Tigers have lost 6 of the last 7 games at Campbelltown. This will be a new experience for Redcliffe. The Dolphins will play at Campbell Sports Stadium for the first time ever. And Appy Coruscant loves this venue. He has scored 4 tries in his last 4 games played at Campbelltown. And the Dolphins' tack is absolutely flying. The Dolphins have scored 30 points or more in the last 5 games. And Alex Seyfarth seems to pop up every now and again when he plays the Dolphins. The West Tigers lock. He has scored a try in his last. He scored 3 tries in his last 4 games against the Dolphins. I love the Dolphins here. Give me Dolphins on the line and give me Bostock or Herbie. Either one of those boys to get a meat pie, and give my boy Tavita on the wing to just get 1 meat pie. A little interruption, ladies and gents. Thank you for watching the video. But as you can see here, this is my Discord, completely free. I give out stats on a Tuesday and Wednesday, nice and early before social media and this podcast comes out. So grab in there while you can. So I'm going to have limited spots available in the Discord soon. So yeah, as you can see here, great bunch of fellas in there. Free stats. Join Pub Talk for just random nonsense. Who you think's going to win? Bets and multis tab. Throw in some of your slips. Throw in some of your bets and stuff. All the boys are unreal in there. I appreciate anyone who's already a OG in the Discord. But yeah, appreciate everyone who's in there already. And I'll leave the link in below. So all you got to do is click it and join. And how good's that? Back to the video. Gold Coast Titans take on Penrith. The Titans haven't defeated Penrith since 2019. And the Panthers have completely dominated this matchup. The Panthers won 11 of the last 12 games against the Titans. Philip Sami is one of the most reliable finishers for the Titans. The Titans winger scored 7 tries in his last 9 games at Seabus Super Stadium, and Dylan Edwards loves playing the Gold Coast. The Panthers fullback, he scored 6 tries in his last 6 games against the Titans. And the Titans have struggled horribly against the absolute best in this competition. The Titans are 0-5 against top 8 opposition this season. I like the unders here at 48.5 points. And give me Jojo or Dylan Edwards for one of those boys to cross the line. The Bulldogs take on the Seagulls. Bulldogs have a strong record at a core this season. The Bulldogs have won 3 of the last 4 games played at a core, but Manly have dominated this rivalry in years. The Seagulls, they have won 11 in the last 13 games against the Bulldogs. Stastili Tupanua, he has been a real threat for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs' second rower, he scored 4 tries in his last 5 games played at the core. Tommy Turbo is back, and he loves playing Canterbury. The Seagulls fullback, he scored 14 tries in his last 11 games against the Doggies. Rogerson Cherry loves this matchup too. The Bulldogs centre has scored 4 tries in his last 5 games against the Seagulls. I love the Seagulls here. This is more of a long shot multi, but I like Jason Saab first, second, or third try, and give me Manly 13+, and give me Hopawade just to get that 1 meat pie. Gamble responsibly, ladies and gents. New Zealand Warriors take on the Cowboys. The Warriors have completely flipped this matchup in recent years. The Warriors, they have won the last 4 games against the Cowboys. And North Queensland can't get it done in New Zealand. The Cowboys, they have not won in New Zealand since 2019. The Warriors have enjoyed this success whenever they played at Christchurch. The Warriors, they have won their last 5 games out of 7 at Christchurch Stadium. Toby Chester is building a bit of form. The Cowboys centre, he scored 4 tries in his last 5 games. Martin, he scored 4 tries in his last 4 games, so don't mind him to cross the line. Just give me the Wires to win. Give me Labutt or Burns anytime. One of those boys to cross, and DWZ just for that 1 meat pie. Melbourne Storm take on the Canterbury Raiders. Storm absolutely love pile-on points at home. The Storm have scored 94 points in 3 consecutive wins at Amy Park. Canberra have actually travelled well to Melbourne. The Raiders, they have won 5 of the last 7 games played at Amy Park. And the Brick continues to score out wide. The Storm winger has scored 7 tries in his last 9 games played at Amy Park. And a milestone for Ricky Stewart. He brings up his 800th game as a player and coach combined. Congrats, Ricky. Cam Munster is set for a huge milestone if he plays. The Storm 5'8", he is expected to play his 250th NRL appearance, as long as he backs up from Queensland. Blues are absolutely pumping though, so I doubt he plays. But I actually like Raiders on the line here, and I like Tamale or Savage to score anytime, and in a close one, I'll have the unders. Roosters take on the Sharks. Roosters have a strong record at Allianz this season. They have won 5 of the last 6 games played at Allianz Stadium. This will be Cronulla's first trip to Allianz. The Sharks will play Allianz at the new Allianz Stadium for the first time. Marky Mark, he is a try-scoring machine when it comes to playing in Sydney. The Roosters winger, he scored 12 tries in his last 10 games played at Allianz. And Ronaldo, he's got a strong record against the Roosters. The Sharks winger has scored 8 tries in 9 games against the Roosters. Sammy Walker, if he is playing after Origin, he's been piling on the points at home. He scored 58 points in his last 3 games played at Allianz Stadium. I like the Sharks plus 12.5 points here, and give me Ronaldo and Tommy Talau 2+ combined. Righto, that rounds up round 16 stats and previews from myself. Let's move on to some of the juicy stuff. Let's move on to some best bets, try scorers, and value try scorers.
You said lock
Let's go.
them up.
That's it. Lock them up.
Man.
You heard that, ladies and gents. Lock
up.
them up. These are my round 16 winger locks backed up by some stats. Now, usually, I'll pick 2 wingers for some absolute certainty and cash. But I am picking a combo bet for this first one. I might do this if this works out, but I just really love these 2 boys. I couldn't pick them apart. Greggy Marzu and Dom Young, they have combined for 16 tries against the Dragons in their last 5 games. And the Dragons have conceded the most tries to left wingers in the comp. And they also have conceded the second most tries to right wingers in the competition. So I really like those 2 boys to combine for 2 or more tries. And Ronaldo, he has scored 5 tries in his last 5 games against the Roosters. And the Roosters have conceded 2 tries in their last 3 games to left wingers. Combine those 2 fellas or 3 fellas together, or take them in one of your multis. Gamble responsibly, but I really like those boys to get it done. Let's move on to some value try scorers. These are my round 16 value try scorers backed up by some stats. Jeremy Marshall-King, he has scored 2 tries in his last 5 games, and the Tigers, they have conceded 4 tries to hookers in their last 5 games. Jake Clifford, the Warriors have conceded 3 tries in their last 5 games to halves, and Angus Crichton, he scored 2 tries in his last 3 games. And the Sharks, they have conceded 2 tries in their last 4 games to second rowers. Cam Munster, the Raiders have conceded 4 tries to 5/8 in their last 5 games, the most by any team in the last 5 games. Those are my value try scorers, ladies and gents. Have one of those in your multis, or just take them for a single bit, little nibble, little sprinkle on all of them. Why not? These are my best bets. Let's move on to them. My head-to-head multi, give me Dolphins to win and Seagulls to win for my head-to-head multi. My first-time try scorer, give me Jason Saab to get the first try for Manly over there. And then my best try-scoring bet. Best bet would probably be the Dom Young, Greggy Marzu bet. But under that, I just like Tavita, the Dolphins winger, just to grab 1 meat pie. I think he gets a double even, so you can chuck him in there for whatever you guys think. But yeah, once again, ladies and gents, I really appreciate you. If you're sticking around to the end of the video, I'm very grateful. Always leave little hidden gems here and there. I am working on a stat sheet behind the scenes. So if you're in the Discord, like I said before, completely free. I've just put up a poll and I'm going to put out every week so I can fine tune this. It's going to have 3 different multis. So it's going to have an easy, a medium, and a hard. So that's your long shot. But easy, it's going to be anything between $1.80 to $2. Your medium, that's going to be anywhere from like $3 to $5. And then your long shot, I'm looking at 10 plus. It's going to have a mix of stats and also my personal input, but mostly backed up by stats. I'm not a professional tipster or anything. I literally just go off by stats, and it seems to be working. You guys are loving it as well. Appreciate everyone in the Discord, like I said before. Thank you very much for sticking around for the end of the video. Like and subscribe if you could too. We're moving very nicely. Got a bit over 1,000 followers in 1 week last week since I moved into the studio, so it's been good. I'm working on getting some props as well, some merch as well. It's all happening, so if you stick around to all these videos, I'm talking to you listening. I know there's a lot of you out there that watch the whole thing, so you guys are awesome. Let's stick around. Yeah, thanks for being here, guys. Have a great week. Gamble responsibly. And yeah, just have a fantastic week, guys. Appreciate you all. Catch us on the next one.